Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Transformers Friday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Crosscut. Let's get into it! Let's begin with a look at the packaging. And here we go, there's a hook. Parents, scan this. And there, if you want to scan it, it's scannable. On the front, 8 and Up, Takara Tomy, Generations, Crosscut. Transformers Legacy Evolution. Hasbro Print Deluxe Class, plastic-free packaging, except tape and glue. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in Vietnam print, symbols I'm not going to learn, a barcode, and includes figure 3 accessories and instructions. And there it is again in some other bunch of languages I don't speak. Here we have some nice artwork of Crosscut. And on this side we have that nice Legacy Evolution artwork. And again, they want you to know, plastic-free packaging. Except tape and glue. In case you guys don't know by now, Hasbro, nobody likes plastic-free packaging. On the back, Transformers, More Than Meets the Eye, Crosscut, Evo Fusion, because his stuff fuses together just like in regular Legacy. Anyway, transforms in 14 steps, nice digital renders for product shots, Hasbro Print, authentic. Warning! Attention! Achtung! Don't stick things in your pie hole that do not belong there. Don't give it to the babies. Some more small, fine legalese made in Vietnam print and whatever that is. That, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at Crosscut in his alt mode and his accessories. And here we have the handy dandy instruction manual, 8 and Up, Transformers Legacy Evolution, Generations Transformers, Crosscut. And the instructions are printed rather nicely. And they are very clear, no blurring to the instructions at all. And I'm glad to see that is pretty much gone for the most part. I don't know if they changed paper, they changed the printer, I don't know. But here we have handy dandy tweezers. So if you have skids or burnout, you're already familiar with Crosscut's accessories. And here's like an Energon axe / blaster extension. I'm not sure exactly what you would say it is, but it does have nice molded details. And again, I think these Energon type pieces could use a little bit of paint on them. And then again, here's the single barreled blaster. Nice molded details, a little bit of waffling on the bottom, but that's pretty much to be expected with Transformers. At least mainline. And then here is the double barreled. And again, it's a little bit of waffling on the underside. Nice molded details in there, all molded in color it seems. I don't think there's any paint there. Now let's take a look at the vehicle itself, and again, skids and burnout, it's the exact same mold. In fact, exact same mold as burnout. I think the heads are exactly the same when we get to robot mode comparisons, we'll see if that's true or not. But great silver color throughout. That red stripe and the red wheels. I wish they would have put a little bit of silver paint on the wheels to kind of help them stand out just a little bit. Silver paint apps for the headlights. Cleans up reasonably nice on the undercarriage. No paint to speak of on the backside, really. I don't even think there's any silver paint. It's just silver colored plastic. So, very nice. I like this mold. It's very nice. Nice mold. And then as far as alt mode accessory storage, this piece will hook into the port on the top, and that's really the only place that you can really put it. And this will peg on the side, and there's a port just like this on that side, and then the handle of the weapons are the posts. And there we go, my friends. A look at Crosscut in his alt mode. It's time for alt mode comparisons. And here we have Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Crosscut with Legacy Deluxe Class Skids and Legacy Speedia 500 Burnout Deluxe Class also, of course, because they all share the same mold. I think the only difference is Skid's head is different. For our final set of comparisons, here we have Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Crosscut with the Titans Returns Legends Class Bumblebee and the Amazon exclusive Generation Selects Earthrise Leader Class Alternate Universe or Dead Optimus Prime. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the comedy portion of our program, where I attempt to transform this Transformer. And first thing you want to do is let's remove all the accessories. And then I want to say, let's open the door, so to speak, and untab the top of the cabin. And you can't see it. You can see the two tabs right here, but there's two slots on the roof here that peg into that. And let's see if I can start straightening the legs out. We'll start by separating them. Try not to put them back up under there. And straighten them out. Then this piece right here is on a hinge. And you just want to pull that out and you'll hear it. You may feel it rather than hear it pop into place. And then straighten the legs up there. Close these flaps. And the arms don't really tab in to anything in the undercarriage, but go ahead and stand them straight out. Then move them to the side. And that reminds me, I did forget one thing here on the feet. The wheels are on a hinge and they just go fold over into the bottom of the feet. And once you have this all done, you can move the hood of the vehicle into position and you'll hear it snap into place. Lay this kind of flat. You can angle these doors if you want, or leave them straight out, however you want to do it. Then rotate the arms to where the wheels face the back. Then rotate the arm at the bicep around where they're facing forward. And then just swing the arms down. And there we go, my friends. Crosscut, all transformed. Let's take a look at Crosscut and his accessories. Now, this one again, it's got this little post on it right here. You can put it in his hand where it's like a gun, but it also has this post, and then he can use it as an axe. And then the guns, of course. He can hold and use as independent weapons, although you also you can take the single-barreled blaster and you can port these, the double-barreled, up on the top. But there's also a port here in the bottom, and it fits in there a little bit better, in my opinion. And then you can use these independently, or you can also, with this post right here and this port, and now it's an even more powerful weapon of destruction. Now, Crosscut himself. Take a look at that head and the paint on it. I do believe that it is, at least the front part of it is red plastic. No, it's a silver plastic. And then we've got this red paint app, this blue paint app, and paint apps for the eyes. Nice Autobot Tampo. The silver paint holds true like it did in the alt mode. And then we've got, you know, everything else appears to be molded in color, except for maybe these shin pieces. And they're actually molded in red plastic, it looks like. And then it has a black and a silver paint app on it. The feet molded in color. It does appear same as the fists and the thighs and the crotch and waist piece. Let's take a look at Crosscut's articulation. Doesn't really look up much. Doesn't really look down. The head will tilt a little bit though. No chicken neck. A very small amount of waggle. Can do the full exorcist. Now at the shoulders, you can get that much range of motion out of it. And if you move the door out of the way and move the arm out a little bit, it will do a full 360 degree rotation there at the shoulder. Cut here at the bicep on a mushroom peg for another 360 degree rotation. At the elbow, it's a single hinge, and it gives you approximately 90 degrees of bend there. And then at the wrist, it's on a mushroom peg. It is pretty tight, but it will give you a 360 degree rotation there as well as at the waist. At the hips, the legs will only give you that much of the splits, which is pretty darn good. Some Marvel Legends don't get that much of the splits. There's a mushroom peg, actually it's a double mushroom peg here at the thigh that allows for another 360 degree rotation. It's a single hinge at the knee. It gives you approximately a 90 degree bend. At the ankle or the feet, no tilt, but it does give you about 90 degrees worth of rocker. And again, the doors, you can put them straight out. You can put them almost straight back, or you can just put them at a little bit of an angle, which is that's how I like them. And then let's put his weapon in his hand, and there we go. Crosscut, all transformed. It's time for my favorite part of a Transformers review, robot mode comparisons. And here we have a Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Crosscut with Legacy Deluxe Class Skids and Legacy Velocitron Speedia 500 Collection Deluxe Class Burnout. For our final set of robot mode comparisons, here we have Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Crosscut with Titans Returns Legends Class Bumblebee and the Walmart exclusive Netflix War for Cybertron trilogy Earthrise Leader Class Optimus Prime. For final thoughts on the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Crosscut, I have to say, the more figures on this Skids mold that they make, the better I like it. And I don't know why. It's not that it's complex. It's not that it's the greatest Transformers mold ever. I guess I'm becoming accustomed to it and I like it. Especially all these different colors. Darker, lighter, awesome. And I did do a little research on Crosscut. I found out that he is a male bot. M-A-L-E, male bot. As opposed to Burnout, who was a female bot. Skids, who's a male bot. So it just seems like they'd all be male bots on this mold, but they're not, and that's quite alright. It doesn't really matter. Also, I found out that he's a homage to a Diaclone in these colors. So that's cool too, building out that Diaclone subset. And he looks awesome in these colors, just silver and red. Awesome. I do wish they'd have changed up the accessories a little bit. That would have been nice. The fact that the accessories are the same ones that came with Skids from regular Legacy and had the same, attach them all together gimmick, and yet they use the same gimmick here and call it Evo Fusion. So I don't know. I think they're reaching a bit with the Evo Fusion. But that's just my opinion. Your mileage, of course, may vary. But anyway, I like this guy. I like this mold. I like these colors. And that, my friends, does it for the review. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.